Welcome to the Legacy Music Hour. My name is Barant Weinbach.
My name is Rob F. Switch. What's going on there?
Well, that's my new identity. I got my new voice, my new name, new identity. My name's not Brent anymore. It's Barant.
You finally grew up. No longer a cheeky boy.
No, I'm cheeky man. But don't worry, next month I'll be back to being a boy, I think, probably.
I think this voice suits you. I like it.
Did I say welcome to the Legacy Music Hour? I did, right?
Well, you just said now.
I didn't say... What did I say? Welcome, this is Barant? Or did I say...
I think you just said welcome.
No,
I think you were eager in establishing your new identity.
My new identity, yeah.
Yes.
Well, this is the Legacy Music Hour. It's a video game music podcast featuring only third and fourth generation video game music. And once again, I'm Barant. Or Barante. And this is episode 207.
207. Good old 207.
And I actually, it's that time of the year, you know. I did get sick. I mean, this isn't the first time somebody's heard me on the program sounding like this. So, this is me. This is me now.
Should be the Legacy Mucinex Hour.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Or the Legacy Mucus Legacy Mucus Hour.
Right.
So let's first off start things off by thanking all the people who came out to the live recording in Salem, Massachusetts.
What a show, right?
That was cool.
That was an absolute blast. The cereal bar was everything I had hoped for.
Uh-huh.
The crowd was hot. It was a hot crowd, man.
Mm-hmm. It was a while ago that we recorded at this point, but we haven't had a chance to talk about it at all. So,
well, yes, just a big thank you to everyone and all the World Warriors that came out to play Street Fighter as well. Street Fighter 2. We had ourselves a nice little time there, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. You know,
by the way, I retained the title of Legacy Music Hour champion.
That's not true.
I played you and I smoked you.
Oh, but you got beat by some of the users, though.
Yeah, but I went back and I beat him.
And you didn't smoke. And guess what? Somebody who beat Rob, I beat him. So chew on that.
But what happened when I played you?
You did beat me. You didn't smoke me.
If I recall, you didn't even get in a round. So
right. I don't consider that a smoke.
Okay. Hey.
But
I
all I gotta say is
support you in your new life, in your new role, Barant. But facts are facts.
Well, all I gotta say is that somebody beat you, and I beat that person. So that says something.
That's when it came time for you to play the Legacy Music Hour champ. You choked.
Nah.
You choked.
But I will say this though, thank you especially to the ones who came far, like Ben from Florida, otherwise known as the Diad, who has a podcast called the Diad Presents, a VGM podcast, and Jason, who drove 7 hours from New Jersey, and Timmons from South Carolina, and Ben and Cole, who drove from New York, and anyone else we're missing.
Thanks to all the wonderful gifts that we have received.
Yeah. And thanks to Max Clark and the Bit Bar crew. And
very good.
If you want to check out the visitor posts on the Facebook page, if you want to find some photos and videos and stuff like that people have posted. So Legacy Music Hour on Facebook. look at the visitor posts, and you can see some stuff there. Also, there was a conversation we had during the podcast about Dave's, Wendy, from Wendy's. We were talking about how Dave is her uncle.
Oh yeah.
And that's not true. It wasn't. It's not. It was Dave's daughter. Actually, is Wendy. It is her dad. Dave is her dad.
Oh, okay.
But we talked about Gotta Save Dave. This hypothesized video game, and Ben created a title screen for that game.
Forgot to save Dave. I like it.
Yeah. So yeah, any other last thoughts about that? Salem, Massachusetts?
No, I can't wait to go back. That's what I have to say.
All right, well,
cannot wait to return for another show.
Well, thank you all once again. Maybe next time we'll get the whole crew there.
I think that'd be fantastic. Hey, has the Trevor, the Gabe, been to Boston before? Salem?
I've been there a couple times.
You been to Salem?
No. I've been to Boston.
I also have been to Boston.
Yeah, not Salem.
A long time ago, though.
What's going on with you right now, Gabe? You look cleaner than usual, like your face.
I literally just shaved before I left.
Okay.
I usually I don't shave very often. So
Okay,
I don't
you're
grow
looking
fast.
smooth.
Thank you. I got new glasses too.
Smooth?
Oh, maybe it's
It's like-
glasses too.
Yeah, they're missing
Let me see that.
rimless.
Let me see that.
Take
Turn
a
it
look at
around. Let
this
me see
boy.
that.
Take a look at this smooth boy right now. Here, I'm going to turn this thing at you.
Yeah, I can see that.
See how
Dude.
clear
He's
I am?
looking clean.
Yeah,
He's glowing.
yeah. Freshly showered.
Glowing,
freshly shaved.
radiant.
Oh, showered?
Glow.
Yeah,
You took a shower just
all
now?
nine yards.
Oh my. Yeah, well, you know what it is? So it's the glasses. It's also the
Right.
glasses
Yeah.
that it's missing the bottom rim.
Yeah, rimless.
And so it's the clean shaven and the bottom rim that is making me think clean.
Malcolm X style glasses.
That's right. That's right.
Brent, you might not be able to tell, but I also just took a shower.
Oh, he did.
Oh, really?
He's more.
Gabe was getting set up, and I took a shower.
He's cleaner than me right now.
Oh wow.
He's about.
Hey,
half an hour
this is
cleaner.
going to be crazy, and I'm not joking at all, but before the recording, I was at the gym, and I showered. Oh, I swear I did shower.
You look nice
And Brent, you
clean,
were
yeah.
commenting how crisp the picture looks when you were viewing me over FaceTime.
Yeah. It still looks
I
crisp.
also showered within the last hour.
When did you take a shower, Brent?
I took a shower at around 9 or 10 a.m. So
Dirty boy over here.
I'm the dirtiest
That's
boy
why he's
here.
sick.
Well, maybe,
Dirtiest boy.
do you remember how I was saying that the picture doesn't look clear
Right.
on
right.
my end? Maybe it's just because you didn't shower an hour ago.
Ryan,
That's right.
sweat.
Everyone here.
Also, I have this voice right now too. That makes me kind of dirtier too, actually.
Yes.
So check this out. I just wanted to. Okay, so the other user, John or Tojan, mentioned that with all the emphasis, this is just an email that came in. With all the emphasis on users and using, shouldn't the signing off phrase be the name of the program is the Legacy Music Hour? Thank you for using. And you know what? He's got a good point.
Not a bad point.
But I will say this. Thank you for listening was the first thing said before the idea of using was established. And so just out of tradition to the original, I'll probably just have to keep that habit of saying thank you for listening. But every time you hear me say thank you for listening, you can think using.
Do you want to try it once?
I'll try it once. I don't know,
Try it.
but the traditionalist in me would want to just say it every episode, though.
I think it'd be fun just to try it, just see how it is.
Well, I'll try it and then I'll say, but seriously though, thank you for listening.
Right. Okay. Good.
Anyway, so I just wanted to talk about some games, real quick. Little game corner discussion, real quick. Unless you got something to talk about.
Let's hear your games first.
Well, I mentioned this on whatever the last episode we recorded was. I was talking about Kickmaster. One thing I didn't mention about Kickmaster for Nintendo is the graphics are kind of crazy on that game, in a good way. Anyway, I just wanted to add to that.
Doesn't it have like parallaxing scrolling, like where the background scrolls slower?
Now, I don't remember about that, but they also just have these weird, flashy kind of colors going on and stuff, you know. And that's something I would want. I don't know, in case anybody's interested in the game. I mean, you know, that's something I didn't mention last time. Beyond Oasis, I said I was going to save talking about it with you because, you know, I played it at the same time with Gabe. We both got the game at the same time.
That's right.
And we both played it kind of, you know, with each other parallel.
Yeah.
Go.
I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot. I like that it's like a Zelda kind of game, top-down action RPG. But what I liked is kind of felt like a beat 'em up a little bit.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like
it was like a weird
action.
mix between a beat 'em up game and a sort of action RPG or even just an adventure game, Zelda game.
No, I like that aspect a lot.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. It was cool. Graphics are really nice, you know.
Yeah.
Really nice cartoony kind of graphics and
Kinda
nice animations.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a Disney game almost.
Right,
Like
right.
Aladdin or something.
And there are some cool tracks in the game. Yuzo Koshiro. We'll be hearing from one of those tracks today, actually. You got anything else to say about it?
No, I've been kind of wanting to get since I got a Saturn, I want to get the sequel, or the prequel, I guess.
Right.
But I don't know. I haven't got it.
So you heard it here first. So I wanted to mention The Great Battle 5 is a game I played through. It's been a while now at this point, but because we haven't recorded in a long time, I feel like. But this is a pretty cool game. You know, kind of stiff controls, but in a similar way to Great Battle 4. But if you like Mega Man, games like Mega Man, you might be okay with that, you know, because I think Mega Man kind of has a somewhat stiff controlling a little bit. Do you think so?
Yeah, I do. Very tight, but stiff.
Yeah. And yeah, Great Battle 5. Yeah, it's cool, pretty cool game. You know, it's a Western game. I mean, by Western, I mean it takes place in the Old West, but it's definitely very Japanese. It's a Super Famicom game. I played through Thimbleweed Park. Sorry, not Thimbleweed. Thimbleweed Park. It's a computer game. It's made by the people who created. Made by the two people who created Maniac Mansion, and Ron Gilbert and Gary Wimmick.
I think so.
Winnick.
Winnick or something.
And yeah, you know, there's some language in the game that I kind of thought wasn't. There was some kind of bad language in the game that I kind of felt wasn't true to the original kind of games, but other than that, it plays very similarly to you know, original LucasArts games, and but it alleviates some of the sort of issues with older LucasArts games too, and
Yeah.
I thought it was good. I liked it.
I like
Yeah.
that game a lot.
Actually, Gabe recommended it. I played through Gokujo Parodius, the second Super Famicom Parodius game. That one was cool. I mean, the most outrageous one is the third one. GQ, yeah, with the commentary, the live comment, or the commentary guy on it, and just there's some crazier stuff in that. But there's some pretty crazy stuff in Gokujo Parodius. But I just like Konami. Konami's the best company. They just have all the craziest stuff, and they really have like such a good sense of humor, and you know, with the Gomon games, and they're great. I finally played through a game that Gabe gave me a long time ago, years ago at this point, Shadow of the Ninja. I never really got around to playing it, but I did go play through it recently. And
I gave that to you probably like 5 years ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago, and I think it was before you were involved with this game, this podcast
definitely.
like this. And yeah, there's some really smooth animations in that game. You know, like really detailed kind of animations and stuff. You know, when you climb up to the next level and stuff. And it's a short game, and I actually kind of like that. You know.
I love that soundtrack as well. One of my favorites.
Oh right, yeah. And I played through Cave Story, this computer for the computer Cave Story. I haven't talked about this, I don't think, right? Well, I really enjoyed it, and everything was done by one guy, I think, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
He did everything. Did the
He did
music.
the music too. Yeah.
He did it. He started it when he was in college, and you know, made it over the course of 5 years, and I think it's great. I played I didn't play there's a newer, updated version of it that came out recently, but I played the 2004 version when it was originally released, and yeah, it's really cool that one person made all that, you know. And there's some sad parts of to the game, actually, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's some good music in it too.
You made a good point that it's interesting, considering when he started working on it, that like making retro games wasn't like a thing yet.
Yeah, no, he was
You know?
way ahead of the curve on that.
Yeah.
You know,
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, he made the game. I think he started in 1999 and finished it in 2004.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's just really pretty trendy to make retro style games, but he did it at a time when it wasn't, and that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I kind of recommend if anyone's going to play that game, try to play the original version of it, not the sort of Redux version, because it's cool to see the work of one guy, you know? That's just really neat, you know, to see one guy's work, you know, because the other stuff has been worked on by other people and stuff. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if you get Cave Story Plus, you can revert back to the old soundtrack and
Right.
graphics. Yeah.
But people don't always know which one to do, which one that is, you know. Anyway,
Not the 3DS. The 3DS one is totally different.
right. And then the original, the release, the 2004 release, it's free. It's a free game. You can download it from the site. It was freeware. You know, it's crazy. You put that much work into it, and it was free. All right, that's it. You got anything to say?
Get into it once we get going, but how about we jump into some jams, huh?
All right, sounds good. All right, so I'm going to start things off with a game that's a Famicom Disk System game called Falcyon. You know this game?
Yeah, it's a shooter. Like a
You played it?
It's like a 3D Gradius kind of. It's kind of like Gyrus or something. A little bit. No, not really. No, I don't know.
Well, this was recommended by Chris Leon. The composers on this game are Shinya Sakamoto, Shigehiro Takanouchi, and Atsushi Fujio. And we're going to hear Narrow Road Stage 3 from Falcyon for the Famicom Disk System. This is Narrow Road Stage 3 from Falcyon. Composers Shinya Sakamoto, Shigehiro Takanouchi, and Atsushi Fujio.
That part right there,
Yeah.
if I may chime in.
Oh, please.
Reminds me, I don't remember the game from the live episode, the baseball track.
The Nanette,
Yeah.
Nanette or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it does.
I mean, it's like,
Oh,
like the
okay.
tempo and everything.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Caesar no Yabu 2.
Okay.
AKA Warrior of Rome 2. unknown author, but here's a track. Campaign Map. Warrior of Rome 2. It's grandiose.
Kind of sounds like Dear Prudence, kind of. Oh, you thought so?
Okay, sure.
Which also sounds like that one track from Megami Tensei, you know, one of those games.
I could see this as a map screen for Better Save Dave.
Oh, really?
If I had to pick some tracks, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh. Listen to those voices going. Hear that? That's cool. That's cool. Next up, we're going to hear from Beyond Oasis. Sega Genesis, we mentioned it not too long ago. Yuzo Koshiro is the composer. And we're going to hear Mysterious Green. This is a track that I kind of, discovered playing this game, and I really liked it. Yeah, this track, yeah. Mysterious Green from Beyond Oasis. This is music from Beyond Oasis, music by Yuzo Koshiro for the Sega Genesis. This is Mysterious Green. I like this part right here. I don't know, it's an interesting track. It's weird.
I like this part.
Oh, yeah. After this kind of like dissonant part or whatever, it kind of transcends or something. Coming out of it right here. Like it made it out of that, you know? And I like these quick ones, you know? This is the transcendent part of this piece.
Just like a drone note just hanging out.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's cool, yeah.
Kind of spooky. I like that.
It's mysterious.
Okay. Richard Scarry. You know this guy?
No, not until I had to download the soundtrack for you, and I was wondering what that is, and I did look up who Richard Scarry is.
Is that the kids' books?
Yes,
You
you
recognize
know.
the
Oh, I knew
illustration.
that. I thought it was Richard Scary.
I thought it was too.
Oh,
I
it
don't-
probably is.
Yeah.
It's two R's. but
Yeah, it's probably is.
Scary, Scarry, I'm not sure.
Well, these guys know who that is. Why do you know who that
I
is?
had some of those books. I don't
There
remember.
was also a TV show, I think, on Nickelodeon or something that was an animated version of it.
Uh-huh. I think it's a kid's game.
I grew up with some of these books.
Oh, you did?
Yes. And this was a suggestion from Utopia Nemo. And the last one was as well. And when I saw the cover for this game, or the title screen for this, I recognized the illustration immediately, and I thought that was really cool. I'd never heard about this game when the Genesis was on top of the world. But now everyone will know. Richard Scarry, Busy Town. That's the name of the game. Richard Scarry's Busy Town. Build the House is the name of the track. Sega Genesis is the name.
Build a
of the
house.
system.
Building the house.
Build it. We're building it. Let's get it done.
There's some notes in this soundtrack kind of file here, and it says Bruno's Deli and Captain Salty are the best tracks. I guess you're thinking we'll see about that.
Hey, just let's get this house built.
All right.
That is Building the House. Richard Scarry's Busy Town.
Scaries.
Scary. How do you know it's scary?
Because they said so.
Because he's not full of scars.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know. He could be.
It has the two R's. You spell his name with two R's.
You're right. The two R's make it seem like it's Scary.
Yeah, I never knew, so I always said scary. But I was a dumb kid.
And it could. For users who don't know what we're talking about, that worm is pretty iconic.
Oh, the worm.
I just looked it up and
Worm
it
wearing
is
that hat.
scary.
Okay, there you go.
What's so scary about it? What are you scared of?
Scared of the
A lot of
truth.
pages in those books, you know?
Richard Scarry. Okay.
I know you guys don't play these games, but this song would be very fitting in the Animal Crossing games that I love. It reminds me of Animal Crossing.
Uh-huh.
What'd you just take there?
Oh, nothing. Just like a lozenge thing. A zinc lozenge. What do you think it was?
I don't know. Okay.
Okay. Next up, we're going to hear from Street Fighter 2010, the final fight. Gabe put his fist up.
Great soundtrack.
Junko Tamiya, Nintendo Entertainment System, Planet 4, Area 1. This is a good track. Do you know them? Do you know these, even though it's...
Oh, yeah. I played this a lot as a kid, and I love that track.
Really? You know it just by... Planet 4, Area 1. You know it already.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Hum it a little bit right now, real quick.
Well, it's one of two things. It's not the... It's not that one?
I don't think so.
Oh.
It's the one... I think this is the one that goes...
Is it kind of proggy? It's like...
No. I think it's the one that goes... Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Who knows?
I think it's because you're sick.
Maybe you were singing it correctly, and I'm not hearing what hearing it correctly. But well, here we go. Let's find out. This is music from Street Fighter 2010, the final fight for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Music by Junko Tamiya. This is Planet 4, Area 1.
I was wrong. I was thinking of Planet 2.
Right. Yeah.
I think this this song is kind of has two parts that I think are other songs, right? It's like callbacks to other songs.
Oh, is it true?
The ending part of this I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, really?
But, yeah.
This track is, I feel, very. I mean, you had said kind of proggy. I mean, it is proggy in a sort of way, but
Right. No, I was thinking of a different track.
right. But to me, this track really shows off some of Junko Tamiya's brilliant mind.
It's one of the greatest.
Yeah. I mean, listen to this. This is
This
cool.
part is really similar to another song.
Oh. This part right here coming up is really cool. This part's so good.
Right here. That's in.
That part's cool.
You know that song? It sounds really Mega Man. It's like the third level. It's like.
Well, you know, that sounds like a track from Little Nemo too. Actually,
Yeah, it
as
does.
well. Yeah. So
But that specifically is that part from that other song.
from what?
From I think it's level 3 in this game.
Oh.
It's like do 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 do. It sounds like very Mega Man sounding.
Oh.
But that part is in that song.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like 95% the same thing.
I see. I see. This track has got just an interesting sound to it that really, to me, sounds very Junko Tamiya. You know, just her music is really good because there's just something kind of just really unique about it, and it's hard to put into words. I love this part right here. I love how it goes. A higher register voice kind of has the sort of shorter notes, and then it segues into this new section. Good track.
I was just playing this game
Oh yeah.
a few days ago.
What of it?
Well, I mean, I love this game. I feel like it's underrated, but I think a lot of people know about it. But
No, it is kind of underrated.
Yeah.
I think people don't know about it.
yeah, it's a great like late era game. But I can never beat that boss stage. Not since
Oh,
I was
you've
a
never
kid.
beaten the game?
No, I have, but not since I was a kid.
Oh, really?
You know, you always like run out of time. You got to beat all the bosses. It's like a boss
Dude,
rush.
I can't. Most Nintendo games I wasn't able to beat until I was an adult.
Oh wow, I'm kind of the opposite.
Really?
Mm.
Most of them. In fact, I barely beat any. I mean, I didn't beat that many games when I was a kid. I mean, it was mainly adult beatings of things.
I did all my beatings when I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm adults only. Well, adults only beatings. No, I beat Life Force when I was a kid. I remember that. Super Mario Brothers 2 as well. No, I beat a good amount of games when I was a kid.
I beat Castlevania when I was a kid a few times, and I can't.
See, that game I didn't beat until I was an adult.
Oh, I can't beat it now. Like, I just
Yeah.
can't.
But when I say adult, I'm saying early 20s, you know? So maybe I wouldn't be able to do it now. I don't know.
You know what game I beat that I'm proud of? And just because of turn that music back up. Just because of how much time I put into it. It's not really skill that was involved. Bases Loaded 2.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't know you could beat that game.
I
Well,
went through a whole season.
oh, really? Okay. Yeah.
I went through the whole thing. That took a long time. And then to actually win the championship.
Is that the only thing you beat?
No, I beat other games. I beat quite a few games. I beat Super Mario Brothers 3.
I beat that too when I was a kid. I beat that
Right?
too.
Okay, that's an accomplishment. You know what though? I never beat the original Super Mario Brothers.
I never had either. I was about to say.
Really? Still?
Still to this day.
Oh, I definitely beat that when I was a kid too, for sure.
I actually just got it recently. I actually haven't had it for like a decade.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You never beat it still?
No. Mike Tyson's Punch Out as an adult.
As an adult, I beat Mike Tyson's Punch Out as an adult.
Not
Seriously, I don't think any kid. You beat it as a kid?
No, not me. I watched my brother beat it.
Oh, to me, it's you can't be a kid to beat that game. You have to have an adult reflex.
I think my brother would have been about 16 at the time.
Well, okay, yeah, young adult.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, you know what? With those reflexes to beat Mike Tyson, it's a good thing. You know, he's 16. I mean, you know, that's when you start to get to drive by yourself. You know, you need
That's
those
right.
reflexes. You know,
Those Tyson reflexes.
Tyson. That's what they should do for your driver's ed test when you're 16. Now they shouldn't have you take a behind the wheel test. They should have you take a behind the controller test or behind the controller test. You have to play Mike Tyson's Punch. Actually, you don't even have to play the game. Just have to play Mike Tyson and beat it. That'd be cool. What if you had to beat Brad Racer for your driver's test?
That's pretty easy.
It's not that easy. I beat that as an adult.
I mean, it's short. I don't know. I beat it a lot. I had it when I was a kid.
What are some other games you beat as a kid?
You know what? I got very far in Zelda 2.
Yeah,
Real far, but I
Well,
never beat it.
I could get to the second to last boss, but I could never beat it without Game Genie.
Well, you had a Game Genie?
I did
Oh,
get
no.
Game Genie because I thought it was gonna be cool, you know.
It changes everything.
No, I know. I would never use Game Genie now, but I just
Cheating boy over here.
no. I know it was lame, but I did have it though, and
I rented one once.
to this day though, I'd never beaten Zelda 2 full on. You know, I get to the second to
Neither
last
have
boss, the boss before the Shadow Link,
Yep.
Yeah,
that
same
that
here.
Thunderbird thing or whatever. It gets too hard, man. It becomes impossible. They're shooting things everywhere by the time it gets to doesn't have that much life left. Just these balls are coming out everywhere.
I didn't even get that far.
Oh, really?
I know what you're talking about, but
Where'd you get?
I got far. Come on, that game's a long game. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
I never made it to the final palace.
So that bird thing I'm talking about, that's the second to last boss. Right after that, you fight the Shadow Link, and that's the last
I know.
boss.
I've seen the videos. Oh, maybe one day. Maybe one. You know
Those
what I
balls.
do remember doing was a lot of grinding.
Oh, I grinded as a kid on that game, but you don't really
Right.
need to grind in that game if you just play it straight on,
No, well, I was trying to just beef up, power up.
Right. Well, the thing I did as a kid is I grinded in that game with the easiest enemies. The slimes.
Yep.
They give you 2
Slimes.
points. They give you 2 points, and so, I mean, you're gonna try to level up with 2 points per enemy kill. That's just so time consuming. And yet I did that because it was an easy way to do it. But yet it was a very tedious way to do it, though. What else?
Have you beat Street Fighter 2?
What else?
You beat Street Fighter 2?
Street Fighter 2
Yeah.
on Sega Genesis?
Sure.
I never beat the arcade, but Sega Genesis? Oh, yeah. All day. With everybody.
Yeah.
With
me too.
everybody.
Me too. Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo? Me too. All day. I mean, when you get into Super Nintendo games, I ended up beating a lot of those, but a lot of these games, man, they take a lot of focus and a lot of patience, and that kind of focus and patience only comes with adulthood. I feel like,
I beat Contra without dying. Recently, too.
Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, when I was a kid, I probably didn't beat it without using the code.
Right.
That's
I beat it using the code.
That's good stuff.
Also, Lightning Force, I beat using the code. They have a similar code.
Yeah. Yeah, so many of these games I did not beat as a kid, though, and only really beat them as an adult. Oh, so many. I've beaten a lot of games. But I've been an adult, well, kind of like longer than being a kid,
Wow.
I guess.
I've definitely beat more games as an adult because I've had a lot more games than when I was a kid.
Me too. I have way more games. Yeah, I have way more games. And I've also, in a way, sort of had more free time in certain ways to play games than I did when I was a kid, you know? Because school sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, school doesn't suck, but it's so time consuming, school. You don't get free time for anything, you know? Homework sucks. Seriously, homework is the worst thing.
Yeah.
I wish school would have been cool if they didn't have homework, you know?
Sure.
Doesn't homework suck, dude?
Yeah, it was always getting in the way of things I really wanted to do.
Remember take-home tests? Did you have those? It's just more homework.
Do you think you would have still received a good education without any homework?
I definitely would have been beating more things if I didn't have homework. And by that I mean games.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, wait, say that again. You think I would have got good grades
About the
without
right age for games.
Would you have gotten the education that you received if you hadn't done any of that homework?
Well, I would have been more into it. I wouldn't have been falling asleep in class, you know? I probably would have been staying up in class because I would have been doing homework all night, staying up late till 2 a.m. doing homework. I didn't even take breaks. I got home from tennis practice, I didn't play anything. I played homework until I slept. I took maybe a half hour for dinner, stayed up till 2 a.m. doing these calculus problems that would take, 10 minutes a piece. And I'll tell you this much. If I could have just gone to class and just learned, gone home, relaxed, I think that would have been a better structure. Yeah. Essays suck. I'm not into that. But, I mean, at the same time, I gotta say, I did a lot of work, a lot of essays in school, college and stuff. And I gotta say, it builds character. And, I don't regret it, and I wouldn't change a thing. But, that's life. I saved all my schoolwork, you know that? From junior high through college. I saved all my work.
You still have it?
Yes, I have it in a bin.
Oof.
I've got all my work, everything, all my math problems, all of it.
Should sell it to someone at your school now.
Well,
Yeah, just hang out in the parking
it's a
lot.
collector's item, because you know why I saved
Just
it?
hang out in the parking lot.
Just out the back,
The game
open the
just
trunk.
said.
You know why I kept it?
You kids want some answers? No. Why'd you keep it?
Because in case I ever wanted to look back on it and learn some stuff again, kind of review my notes and learn again,
Okay.
and re-experience the joy of learning, of knowledge, growth. Well, I'm glad to not be in school anymore, I'll say that. I'll tell you this, when I graduated from college, I told myself I would never read another book ever again. And it's kind of almost came true. I've read probably 4 books or something since I graduated from college. Seriously, I read so much in college and in high school that I said I
You're
can't
done.
do this anymore.
Enough for a lifetime.
Yeah, you need time for beating it.
Yeah, I gotta beat
beating
stuff. I got
games,
stuff to beat.
Yeah.
I got places to beat.
Games, that is.
Yeah.
I got places to beat, things to beat.
Things has been stacking up over the years, just waiting for you to beat them.
Well, this joke we're making kind of gives new meaning to the genre of beat 'em up games.
Oh, I thought that Michael Jackson song was about beating Metroid. Or
Sure, yeah. But no, truth be told, though, I couldn't wait to graduate from school in general, and I love it. I love not having school. Come on, how about it, guys? Isn't
It's
it
good.
awesome?
I hated school too.
Hey, I'll
I-
salute
by the way,
that.
I hated
Yeah.
school.
I didn't even hate school. I got so sick of the work, in the homework especially.
Well, it's also school starts so early in the morning.
Oh, that
that's
really
the worst
sucks.
part.
No,
Yeah.
I'm talking even college though. I mean, I'm so glad I don't go to college even. You know.
My mom used to say, "These are the best years of your life. You should enjoy it." And I'm like,
No,
"No,
dude,
now,
no.
now, right now is
The best years of my life get better and better, every year.
Yeah,
It's true.
yeah, totally.
It's true because, I mean, oh my gosh, I tell you, high school was the most work, and then college was definitely a lot of work, but it was a little more manageable because you can make your own schedule, kind of, you know. But then when you don't have homework anymore, life becomes easier, even if you have a 9 to 5 or whatever, you know. I had a 9 to 5 out of college, you know, and for a few years, and it was still easier than school because there's no work. You could relax on your time off, you know. I love relaxing. I like to just sit back, relax, and beat it.
Beat it.
A game, that is.
See, my parents, they were immigrants from my parents are like immigrants from the old country, and they wanted their kids to go to college, right? Like, they didn't go to college, and so we wanted our kids to go to college. It sucked. I had to tell them, like, they had no idea. It's
Your parents from old country?
Well, like from Spain, but like they didn't go to college. They're from little towns, and their dream, one of their dreams, like, oh, my kids go to college. Like, I did, but that sucked.
No. I mean, look, I'm so appreciative of the college experience. I learned a lot, and and honestly, it gave me a perspective on life, that was important, and it made me appreciate things in different ways, and probably increased my appreciation of video games, actually, and video game music, actually. I definitely, because of college, appreciate video game music probably more than, if I didn't. I'm just saying, I'm so glad to not have to do homework anymore, is all. It's just a relaxing thing. Okay, let's go.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next track, huh? Tecmo Super Bowl 2. Sega Genesis. Here's a track for everybody. Tecmo Super Bowl 2.
It sounds really familiar to me. I feel like I've heard this somewhere.
Hey, I have a question for you, Brent.
Wait, who?
I said I have a question for you.
No, you said something earlier.
Can you hear me?
No, I know. I can hear you. But you said I have a question for you.
There's a delay. There's a delay on the FaceTime. So I'm kind of.
I think you called him.
I don't know
out
if you
the
can hear
wrong
me or
name,
not.
actually.
I just heard you say somebody's name.
Brent,
I didn't know who you're talking
Brent
about.
or something.
So I wanted to ask you something, Brent.
Oh, once again, who? What? Who?
I said I wanted to ask you something, Brent.
I don't know who that is.
Did you hear that?
Well, I didn't exactly
Wait,
hear it.
Wait, can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes.
I said, can I ask you something, Brent?
Yeah, I'm not reading that.
We don't know who Brent is.
Who's what is it? What do you mean, Brent?
No. Well, wait. Oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Well, the video's lagging, so I'm not sure if you can hear me or not.
Well, no,
So when you say,
it's
"Who's
funny
that?"
because I thought you were gonna get this joke earlier, but then because the lag, then I started thinking, well, maybe he's confused now about what's going on with this joke, you know?
Right. No, because it was frozen for a couple times, then it was coming in and out.
Right.
So when you said, "Who's that?" I said, "Oh, I don't think you can hear me."
Right.
But now I see what you're doing.
Anyway, regardless, what? Who? Brent? What?
My question is, I had a PC Engine Super CD track picked out,
Oh yeah.
and we've talked about CD before, right? We've had this talk, and in 2019, I think we should be allowing CD tracks in.
Oh no.
I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah, nah.
I think 2019 might be the year of the CD.
Nah.
I'm saying allow a couple of tracks.
How about this? Why don't we just do one episode on CD stuff? Might as well just make it
How
another
about we
Beyond.
do 2 episodes? 2 episodes.
2 episodes.
CD only.
My foot.
2 CD.
I like the compromise here.
Double disc CD. Well, look, I mean, why don't we just do a Beyond episode? You just be a Beyond episode. That's all it is.
Well, I think Beyond would be too much because then you're talking about all the next generation systems. I'm trying to focus on Sega CD and PC Engine CD and Super Nintendo CD. Oh wait, did they have one? Oh, that's right, they didn't have one.
Well, they did in a way. It's called the Sony PlayStation. Sony PlayStation.
How about a Sega CD or
Oh, fine. I'll give you this. I'll tell you what. Here's the problem. I'll tell you this much. This goes back to the conversation earlier. I will grant you a Sega CD episode, just Sega CD. The problem with this episode is that I'm going to have to do homework. I'm going to have to listen to a bunch of Sega CDs tracks. I don't want to do work, man. I just talked about how I don't want to do work.
I hear that. Okay. How about a PC Engine Super CD episode?
Homework.
All right. Well, I'm just putting it out
Discovering
there.
new
Maybe.
music.
Hey, I got an idea, Rob. Guess what? Check this out.
But
How about you do one episode? Fine. For 2019, at one point in 2019, we'll do one Sega CD episode, okay? But you can just, you pick all the tracks and I'll just sit back and relax. You pick the tracks, I'll sit back and relax.
I'll pick Brent's tracks. I got some good tracks.
could work.
Or just do it by, how about this? You've not been on some episodes. I've never not been on an episode. What if I was not on an episode? That could be different.
Oh, that'd be different.
That'd be so different.
Just Rob by himself.
Or I could just sit in and listen in and just be thinking, okay, I hear this. Anyway, we'll talk about it more.
Sounds good. I just think that the oppression needs to stop.
No, I'm alright with it. You still didn't correct yourself from saying Brent.
Oh, Barant.
That's right, baby. That's right, Rob.
Barant.
My name is Barant. Next up, we're going to hear from a game that I beat. Next thing we're going to Next thing we're going to hear from is from a game that actually, you know what? I've beaten this game. I beat Street Fighter 2010, and I beat Beyond Oasis. So I beat a lot of things in this episode. And this is a game that I beat not too long ago called Kabuki Quantum Fighter for the Nintendo Entertainment System. This is music composed by Masaki Hashimoto and Takahiro Wakuta. We're going to hear Round 6, Final Boss Part 2. And this track, it's really short, but it's really cool. And it's the second phase of the final boss. So it's the kind of very end of the game, basically. And yeah, it's just a really cool track, you know. I mean, this game is kind of like you're going into computers or something like that, or you're going into a computer. So this track, I feel, kind of has the sound of you're inside of electronics or something like that. All right, here we go. This is music from Kabuki Quantum Fighter, music by Masaki Hashimoto and Takahiro Wakuta for the Nintendo. This is Round 6, Final Boss Part 2. This is just cool, really cool sounding.
Did you say this is like being inside electronics?
Yeah.
I like that.
I love this. These kind of electronic little splashes, bursts. I love this part. That's cool. Have you beaten this game?
No, I haven't even played it. I mean, I played it once a long time ago, but not far.
Oh, really? Just out of curiosity, are you putting your shirt over your mouth because you don't want to try to not get sick or something?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just when you get pretty coffee, you know.
Right. Well, like I said, I've been sick since Wednesday. But you know what? If I was you, I'd be freaking out right now. Truth be told.
I need my ears this week. So.
Oh, you know what?
I need my ears every week.
Put your shirt on over your head. Cover your whole face.
I'll see my pepperonis.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. That's cool. It's a really short track. Anyway, it's the end of the game right there.
Is there like a cyber element to this game?
Yeah. It's, I mean, you upload yourself or something like that. You go into a computer basically because there's a virus or something and you have to, I don't know, something like that. I forgot actually. Excuse me. But totally feel free to cover up because I'm not offended. Sorry, go ahead.
Golden Axe Warrior. Going back to the Sega Master System days.
Yeah.
This is a suggestion from Darren Deluxe.
Yeah, right. He sent in a bunch of. He kind of listened through all of the Sega Master System games he could listen to and sent some of his picks.
This is Village.
One of these games, I don't know if let's see, was only released in Europe and Brazil. I think it was. Oh, it might have been Batman Returns actually.
I think this had a really limited release in America.
It did, yeah. Okay.
It's very expensive.
Oh, is it really? All right.
Golden Axe Warrior Village, Sega Master System. This is you know what this reminds me of?
Yeah.
This is what do you got?
It reminds me of something. Yeah.
I get a Fiddler on the Roof vibe.
I was gonna say that, but then it also sounds like a pop song too.
Oh, really?
But I know Fiddler. I was gonna say that. I was gonna say Fiddler on the Roof. I really was gonna say that. I was thinking that.
If I was a warrior, la da 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 da. You know, Gilius Thunderhead.
That's right.
Just dancing around, just complaining about being a warrior.
And talking about his kids growing up and stuff. His daughters.
Yeah. What was that? What was that?
I was trying to signal to you to start talking about what you were talking about when we weren't recording.
Well, it was hard because I didn't hear what had happened, and you said Trevor sneezed.
Well, I mean, Gabe is over here with his shirt over his face, because no, I don't blame you, by the way.
It's starting to spread.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, Trevor is sitting closer to him, and Trevor sneezed.
Right, and
then it kind of freaked him out.
Right, because the virus is
understandable, by
spreading.
the way.
Because, well, you had mentioned something about the virus earlier, so I thought, like, it's like you had to be there moment.
No, you didn't have to be there. It's becoming now. Basically, Rob was saying how, because you have to stop a virus, a computer virus or something like that in Kabuki Quantum Fighter, and basically, it's kind of like the virus is spreading.
So we could use a Kabuki Quantum Fighter right now.
Yeah.
Trev and Gabe are Kabuki Quantum Fighters right now.
We need a Kabuki Weinbach fighter.
That's right. A Kabuki Baran fighter.
You sure you don't have bronchitis?
Right, exactly. If I was a rich man.
No, if I was a rich dwarf, he was a dwarf, right?
Well, no, actually, I think Phileas Thunderhead, was that a dwarf or was that the man, the warrior?
Oh, you're right. He was just a short man.
What?
He was just a short. I thought he was a dwarf.
If I was a short man.
He was just short.
No, there is a dwarf in this.
No, but Thunderhead was not a dwarf. He was just short.
No, I think he's big size, actually. Isn't he?
No.
I think it's short and portly.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
There's a dwarf, there's a girl, and there's the guy, right?
There's a barbarian warrior.
Mm-hmm.
There's a dwarf.
Yeah.
And there's a woman.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't
Aren't
think
they
he's a
called,
dwarf. I think he's just a little dude.
You mean the dwarf guy?
Well, Gilius Thunderhead?
Gilius. Is it Gilius?
I don't know. I'm not too familiar with
Oh, do you want to look it up?
Yeah.
Or can you? Or you can look it up. You want to look it up?
I'm looking it up.
In some pictures, he looks like a dwarf.
Axe Battler.
Yeah,
Is
Axe
a-
Battler is the dwarf.
No, is a barbarian hero.
Oh, he is. He's a
Tyrus
bearded
Flair
dwarf. That is.
Is an Amazon who
Wait,
wields.
what?
Then there's Tyrus Flair.
Oh.
And then there's Gilius Thunderhead,
Who's a
who is a bearded dwarf.
Oh, you're right. It was a dwarf, then Thunderhead.
Wikipedia.
Okay.
Axe Battler. That was the warrior, the barbarian.
It's a really cool name.
Yeah. Wait, Axe Battler? I thought that was the boss. What's the boss's name?
I haven't even seen the boss.
Death Adder.
Oh, yeah, Death
Oh,
Adder.
yeah, I knew that.
All right, next up, we're going to hear a PC Engine game. This is a Darren Deluxe suggestion here. Bubblegum Crash Night Sabers 2034 for the PC Engine. This is from composer Makiko Ito. We're going to hear In Game 1. This is Bubblegum Crash Night Sabers 2034. And this is In Game 1 from composer Makiko Ito. And this is music for the PC Engine. This part's good. I like this part a lot. That's good.
Okay. I will be closing out my set with another Sega Genesis track. Langrisser 2.
Okay.
Soldier. Langrisser 2. Soldier. It's the soldier. It's got shades of Castlevania now.
Okay.
I thought so.
A little bit.
He thought so.
Very good track.
Dun it. Dun. Dun it.
This is the Christmas episode. Did you know that?
Another Christmas episode, yeah?
I just realized that.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Well, that just about brings us to the end of the show. For a full track listing, you can check out legacymusichour.com. You can comment there. You can ask questions there. You can, do things there. You can beat things there if you like. You can also email us at...
Games, that is.
Oh, you said Gibbs.
Yeah, right. You can also email us at legacymusichour@gmail.com.
Call us, text us, 281-SONIC-91.
You can also call and text as well. You can also visit the Facebook page and check out stuff there and other things people post there as well, like comments and things like that. And
Hey, you need to get some rest.
it's not about rest. It's just about time.
Your eyes look...
Okay, I am kind of tired right now, to be honest, actually.
Little-
And
Yeah, I can tell.
I'm going to
I
probably
see it
take
in
a
your
quick
face.
little nappy nap in the Funky Bunch after this. And then we'll move on with the rest of our night.
Oh.
Yeah, no, if you like the program, you can go to iTunes and you can rate and review it. And you can also, I don't know, that's about it. Next month, we're going to do ending music. We'll start the rest of the world's new year off with ending music.
Is that 3?
Maybe so. Ending music 3 might be. Anything else you want to mention?
December 13th, DJ Rob F. Switch will be doing a set at Ground Control, last one of 2018.
Okay.
So come on out if you haven't been. It's the second Thursday of every month. Also, there's an event that I sponsor, Battle Lounge. Those are the Street Fighter guys. They're doing a Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo tournament as well as a 5 tournament. BattleLounge.gg. Great group of guys in Portland.
That makes me think of this. Are you going to do a New Year's Eve countdown? I know it's going to be December 13th and not the 31st, but are you going to just do a countdown? You should.
But what do you mean? On the 13th?
Yeah, just as like a pre-party kind of countdown.
Just do a 3, 2, 1 countdown.
Not a 3, 2, 1, but a 10, 9, 8.
9,
From
8.
Street Fighter 2.
Oh,
you just
yeah.
play that, and then
Right,
and then after
right.
one that hits 0, you go, "Happy New Year's, everybody." You do it at the end of your set, maybe.
Right. Yeah, maybe.
It might be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rob, I will be sending a package your way soon. Sorry, I haven't sent it yet.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I'll be sending a package your way soon.
Oh, okay.
So look out for that.
I'll be giving you something.
I got stuff for you guys now, but I figured just do it after the podcast or something.
Oh, I hear that.
Yeah.
Because when I give the stuff, I don't do it on
Yeah,
recording.
yeah.
I'm gonna give you. I have something for you, but I don't have it with me. I'm gonna give it to you closer to Christmas,
Oh,
actually.
that's totally fine.
But I'm excited for you to. We'll see what happens.
You think I'm going to beat it?
I don't know, actually. Maybe.
It's beatable, though? You
It
would
is.
say it's
It is.
beatable?
It is beatable.
Have you beat it?
As a game, that is.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
No, I've beaten it.
Oh, you beat
The
it?
game, yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you. Because I'm older now, and like when I, it's like my hands start hurting, like really quickly, so it's hard for me to beat things
Dude,
now.
okay, I
know?
get that, and then I get that as a joke.
Like
but
I just beat Mega Man, and that was
no, I
was
get that.
wrecked.
I get that as a joke, but my hands, my hands do hurt now
No, I know,
more
mine
after
too,
when I
yeah.
play games.
yeah.
What's up?
I think Fantasy Zone kind of did you in.
Fantasy Zone really kind of wrecked me.
It was Contra. I was trying to beat Contra without dying again, and I played it maybe for an hour. That did me. Like I couldn't beat it
Yeah. Oh.
without dying.
Yeah. Well, look, we're gonna close with a track from Battle Load Runner for the PC Engine. And I don't know if anybody's beat that, but I imagine so. Like the game, Battle Load Runner. And
The game, that is.
sounds like you're saying the Gabe. Everything
I
you
know.
say game sounds like the game. It's kind of funny though. It's like, oh yeah, I beat that. The Gabe, that is.
I wonder what you're gonna give me.
You'll see.
Would you like it if I beat it?
Yeah, I do
Okay,
want you to
okay.
play. I do want you to beat it. Yeah.
Sure.
Battle Load Runner for the PC Engine. Gene Watanabe is the composer, and we're going to hear Norway. And this PC Engine track was also on the Darren Deluxe recommendation mix. And anyway, yeah. So thank you to Trevor for Ames for hosting here and hosting the space. And thank you to Emily Donnelly for doing the mixtapes, which come out every other week, And also thank you to Gabe Castro, our engineer.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's about it. So happy holidays to you all. And my name is Brent Barant Weinbach.
I'm Rob F. Switch.
The name of the program is the Legacy Music Hour. Thank you for. You think I was gonna forget? I wasn't gonna forget. You think I was gonna forget? I wasn't gonna forget. Thank you for using. But seriously though. Thank you for listening.
Yeah. That's cool. Cool. I like that.